Well, hello everybody. Chris Lee here. Little updates on the yard. We've got quite a bit upgraded so far, and this one here, there isn't anything to see here. It's hasn't been changed yet, but we're working on that right now. The family has come up here and we've been pulling weeds like crazy. Sandy's up here right now, and she's maintaining some of that. Oops, I have to pull the gate toward me to open this one. Yeah, that's how that works. All right, Sandy's up here now, and yeah, there's a lot of progress going on here. It's really quite amazing.
Oh, I could get a profile shot of the yard from here.
Oh, there you go. You on my camera?
Sunbathe here.
Where are you going, Sandy?
What are you doing, Sandy?
Okay, so some of the main things is that we're not done yet by any stretch of being done. We're not done at all. So the thing is when we can afford it, we're gonna get some mulch and cover up all the dirt that is on the ground now with the mulch, and it's gonna be a very thick, barky mulch. It'll look really, really good. Hold on. Try to lock that in, okay. And that'll make everything look so much better. But some of the plants that are here are the permanent, fixtures. We are gonna plant a new tree, and that'll be amazing when that's in there, because we want a tree to be over here where Sandy is now, on that side of the path, because we got cousin It over here, and he's gonna get underneath it. It's gonna get cleaned up. There's an awful lot of weeds under there that we have to clear out, but the paths were just covered with weeds. You saw that from another video. This one's all finally cleared out. The ones over here are cleared out, and I don't know if you remember, I'm gonna put some pictures of when we had our cabana that's in the backyard. We had it right here, but right now, just for fun and a little shelter spot, we got it looks like a tent, because on the outside it is a tent. On the inside it's just a cabana, but the frame didn't come with any kind of a cover. So William thought, well, just put a kind of a tent thing there. When we take all the windows down, it's pretty nice to sit in there. But right now it looks like a tent. It doesn't look like a cabana. We'll probably change that out when I can afford it. And looks like the leaves in this tree are just starting to come out, so it'll look a little bit like the one behind me now. And what's neat about this one is that there's one on each side, so you walk under the branches as you go through, which is really, really fun. So that's pretty cool. So that's the outside, which has been neglected for a long time. I'll show you some pictures of when we first got it started and we really paid attention to this area up here, how it looked then when all the plants were kind of new. Cousin It was just a little baby, but it's working pretty good. Now this part of the yard that I'm about to show you, Sandy had spent a lot of time up in here, and we spent a lot of money on it. Let me fix the exposure. Okay, that should be pretty good. Like behind me. Here, I'm gonna switch to the other camera. Okay, like you see here, we've got an Asian theme kind of going on in here, and this guy we found, and he was normally you find these things and they're super expensive, and I can't remember the price, but we thought, oh, it's very, very affordable, so we got him. He's in the corner here, and next to him is this fountain, which sounds great. So he's under the window. So as we sit out here in this sitting area over here, we can still hear it. It's great. So these trees now, they were so small when we first planted them. I was thinking they'll never get big enough to create the shade that we want. Oh, and it so does. Got another little Asian theme going on here. That's always fun. This is one of my favorite spots of the yard now. And in there, it's exposed for it. I don't know if it will. But there's a lot of ferns back in there. We have a little bird water bath thingy. Pretty cool. Yeah. And birds don't go for that one anymore because it's covered by the trees. Here's Rocky. And to keep the Asian theme going on, we have this guy here. I've had him for quite a few years. This was my birthday present. Yeah, and we sat out here. Well, we've lit up this fire pit quite a few times. Another place to sit over here. This is one of Sandy's new things that she wanted to put in here, for some color. And this is one of the coolest pine trees I've ever seen. We've cut off the top so that it would grow out wider instead. We don't need it to be tall, we just wanted more fullness. So that's pretty cool. This one, its leaves are starting to go, and when it does, it'll be nothing but shade back here when it gets super, super hot. So we come out here, have a beer, start a fire, whatever. It's pretty cool. And this area, there's another seating area, which is pretty nice. We sit over here underneath. Let me, if I can get the camera to, oh, wrong way. Go up, we have this kind of ceiling that lets the light through, and it's actually like sunglasses. And so it's UV protected. I don't know the term for that, but yeah. So we can sit here and be somewhat, get the sun, but we're not gonna get sunburned sitting here. And that's pretty comfortable. So here's the couch. Seating for there. This guy can keep us warm if it's cold. That's pretty cool when it's lit up. There's the other chair. And over this way is where the barbecue is, right over here. Yeah, it's pretty cozy to sit over here. Oh, this is another thing, is that all that green in that tree, that tree is doing great. So can't wait for all this to get going. Remember that video that I did where we put all the lighting in here? Well, we changed the yard around, so all the lighting kind of went away. But I still own it all, and I'm thinking about repositioning a lot of the outdoor lighting for that spot, because that would be amazing. And you can see we still have this right side of the path as we go through. All kinds of things going on. Here's another little fountain. I'll show pictures of the big fountain that we had right where I'm standing. That isn't there anymore. It's where this, where that started, all the way over to around there is where the fountain ended. Maybe it's a little farther, but yeah, this yard goes through many changes. It's pretty cool. And then as we go around the corner here, we have what kind of a nursery over here. There's some trees in the process of you know, growing until we can find another spot for them. Here's another one over here. So this guy's gonna be awesome. And I'm not sure what that is back there. It looks like some bamboo we're trying to get going. Some other stuff, because Sandy's the pro, she's got all the names for that, and we know what that is. I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but for right now it just sits there. And got this guy, some other little things over here. Here's this fountain, the pump broke. I think it sits right over here. So it used to make a lot of noise right here. It's pretty cool. Kind of missed the sound of that back here. Here's where we're growing some lettuce and radishes, which we're probably going to do again. That'd be really fun. There's our other seating area. That is obviously a freezer. And when it's cold out here, we have a little heater. Yeah. So I felt like it was time for a little update on what's been going on in the outdoors of the Mixed In Manor. Going through a lot of some changes there. Hey, a lot of it's just the hard work and didn't cost any money, but pretty soon we're gonna have to start spending a little bit of money because we need to finish it off with weed killer and mulch and all kinds of stuff like that. So yeah, it's almost there. It really is almost there. Yeah. So I just appreciate all the family coming out and pulling weeds and doing all the things that they've done. A lot of hard work, because up there it looks amazing and it's such a big yard and it's just dedicated to just sitting around and enjoying it. It's awesome. So literally you can't beat that. It's pretty cool. So yeah, that's the update, and thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.